To you again on Saturday, April 20th, 2019 at 10:04, 10 hours and 4 minutes. I just went over the establishing who you are, the power of oneness. And for this one is the power of oneness, the importance of change. Why is it so important for us to change? Well, and most of the time, change. What's the word I'm looking for? I just had it in my head. The change promotes and advocates growth. Change also advocates for you to be your best. And what I mean, still, we're working within the power of oneness. We establish who are you? Who are you going to be? So that's the importance of change. And within our life cycle, from the day the two people decided to procreate, that is now the establishing of who we are. We are born to so and so, given a name. And the importance of the name basically let us know who our family is, and it helps us go back and get information. Remember, information to what we may need in the future. I may get sick, or a person might pass away. We might want to get to know our family. We might want to know our bloodline, because that is important. Because if we don't know that information, how will we become the best person we can be? So even if we think about who we are, we only can answer. I know who I am. I only can answer who am I. I am honesty. I am truth. I am Otto Williams Jr., born to an Otto Williams Sr. and the Deborah, and my father, my family, and so on. In my life, I put my moral values and ethics at a positive and good standard, my feature of who I am. My whole lifestyle was always insistent of who I was and who I am. I never really deviated. I had I call them my dark moments, like those skeletons. But I can truly honestly say, I'm my first judge. I judge myself. So whatever I've done and whatever I've spoken about, nobody can bring shame. And talking about that, think about heritage and who we are. I can honestly say I didn't bring shame to my family lineage, my ancestry. I may not be the fastest, and I may not be the strongest. I may not have all I know that within who I am, I drew a line. I made a mark of saying, this is who I am. This is not what I'm going to allow them to tell me who I am. I have control of who I am. I don't care how I do it. I don't have to do it no one else way. And the person that comes into my life will partake and understand that. And I even said this to a guy. Hold on. Are we running out of space? That's weird. Usually I don't run out of space that fast. Usually I can get like 9 to 8 minutes. But I'm going to see how far this let me go. Hopefully it takes. And I told the one guy, you can leave your woman in the shower around me. And you can go to the store, be gone for 2 hours, come out, have no interest in your woman. And that's rare. That's the type of man I am. That can sound funny to anybody. Any man say, yeah, right. I have to explain this to a lot of men that I know. Vagina was never my conquest. That was never my quest, my journey, my path. To say I'm going to conquer the vaginas that was around me. Or the women that I've been in the bed with, women that I never had sex with. I even think about it as I tell young men, my mind is not stimulated. It was like, so you need Viagra. I was like, no, my mind is not stimulated. It can work, but for me to have I need an understanding with this woman. So everything that I'm establishing is important to my change. Now, what I mean by I just went over a few little things. What I mean by the importance of change. Imagine if you kept doing the same thing your father was doing. Now, your father may be wealthy, your father may be poor, your father may been a great man. But your father is great within himself, his own right. Who are you? What is so he procreated you, your mother gave birth, he protected and provided, and nothing never changed. You say you just went out and did the same exact thing. Well, how far do you think you would get down the line with your son? Then your son have a son. Now think back now, let's go within ourselves. So just imagine now my father have things that I don't want to be in me. So if my father EI is a Rolling Stone, I don't want to be a Rolling Stone. I already set that precedence for me at a younger age until now at 36. That importance of change, what I did, I took away the transgenerational curses and the transgenerational whatever you want, iniquity, sin, wherever you want to call it. And I'm going to leave a mark. Now I go my mark again. I'll do that line of who I am. So when they see my father, they see my father. When they see me, they see my father within. Going back to who? Me. They won't see that. Wow, you your father's son, but you are not your father. You your daddy's son, however they say it. And so I don't have to follow up what my father did. You, first of all, you should be your greatest you. You should be greater. When your father created you and your mother birthed you, you are supposed to be a better and stronger example. If you not, check the go to your finish, go to your line, go to your mark, and go check what you got to go do. It's not your life. If you're still here, if you got a breath to breathe, and your heart is pumping the blood throughout your body, having all your organs function, and you got your whatever you have still functioning for you, use it. That means your time is still here. Your time is still now. Every day is a now. It's a present. It's a gift. So if you're not utilizing what you have, the importance of change may not be a big deal as you. Your change might only be money. So money. So I even wrote, if you check out my Instagram, I got a lot of statements. Check out my highlights and some of my posts. I was stating how if money never made no one love each other, so why are we using money as our source of love? It's an element. So within the element of love, how is money being the leading cause? How is even woman, I heard a woman say, I'm turned on by a man ambition. Well, every man ambition look different. But if you're only going by the ambition that you're calling money, you would never see who that man is. So the importance of change for you to figure out and find out who you are. So if you never take the time out to make any changes in your life from your past and you going forward into your present, your gift, your now, it's a now. Remember, it's a now. It's going to happen. It's keep happening. It's not going to change. It's not going to bear you. You're promoting yourself into the next generation. We're going to keep passing it down, keep passing it. You're promoting and advocating for nothing to happen. So what I say unto one, I say unto all. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely, because you never know the young man or woman that's watching you is you're their biggest example. Shalom.